Hey, how's it going, people? Welcome back to another talk. I just got done talking about my life. This is a separate video of how my college experience went. So I've recently graduated from college like last month, and it was pretty cool. Being able to graduate from college, which is like what every high school teacher, well, not every high school teacher, but what a bunch of people in high school who work in high school, say, oh, you go to college, you study hard, you get a degree, and you're set for life. Nope. That's not the case. I'm unemployed right now. I'm trying to look for a job. But anyways, I went to school for animation. Well, it wasn't animation. I went for a bachelor's of arts. I concentrated in animation, but not really. Um, but my main focus is in that. It wasn't always that case, When I was a senior in high school, I wasn't even thinking about college, bro. I'll be honest with you. I just applied because my mom told me to. Because otherwise, I would have been messed up. I would have been probably kicked out. Who knows? We never found out. But basically, I applied. I got in. Surprisingly, I had good enough grades, but I was pretty bad at math, so I had to do like a freaking summer math program because you need to do math in college, and I only did like a semester for math after. But I did really good in that class for some reason with the use of a calculator. I actually did not fucking cheat like I did in high school, bro. I actually cheated in math because I was so bad. I was so behind in math, dude. It was ridiculous. I took algebra 1 twice. So that's how bad it is. It all stemmed from when I was younger. I had a really bad learning curve to math. Right now, I feel like I could actually learn math if I really tried, but I'll still be bad at it. But if I actually give it 100%, I could probably do good in it. Not like those people who are fucking smart that can do a bunch of calculations in their head. I can't do that at all. I struggle to even do mental math. And I graduated from college, by the way. So, yeah, that's that. But yeah, basically, college, I started off my first semester lockdown because it was, there was COVID, or if I could say that on YouTube. Um, that virus, got everyone, I even got it, once, but it didn't do anything to me. So I just felt like tired, but that's literally it. Crazy, crazy set, like crazy virus, bro. Anyways, I was focused on drawing my first year. I took drawing classes, the basic beginner classes you have to take as an art major. Then my junior year, my sophomore year, I decided to dive into 2D animation. I took a 2D class for one semester. I was still taking like a drawing class on the side, and I found that animation was better, so I decided to stick with that for 2D, right? And in that summer, I started trying to rig a 2D character. Didn't finish though, so yeah. And then my junior year, I decided to take a 3D class because you have to. So I did, and I just loved it better than 2D because I took a 2D class that semester, and it was a pre-production class for 2D, and I hated it. I actually hated it. I just decided not to do that, not to pursue that. Dropped the 2D, and I decided to go for 3D, and that's where I've stuck ever since. I don't really have a one thing that I'm good at in 3D. I'm more of a all around guy. Just do a little bit of everything. I don't know if most people consider that a generalist, but generalists, those they have years of experience. I don't have that many years. I have like 2 years of 3D. That's literally it. So yeah, college was pretty hard for me mentally. Physically, it was pretty easy. Just go to class, sit there for like 3 hours, and then just leave. Do that twice a week. Done. But this semester, not this semester, there were semesters in college where I was fucking done, bro. I got there, I got like halfway, and midterms would kill me. And then from midterms to finals, I don't know how I made it through, but surprisingly, I made it through, And the whole thing, I can really thank this down to being consistent with working out. If I wasn't consistent with working out, I would not have made it this far, to be honest with you. If it wasn't for working out, I would not be here right now. So I really thank working out a lot. My junior year was a pain because I got injured, so that kind of prevented me from training hard. It really fucking bummed me out that summer. Like I would turn into a lazy sack of potatoes my junior year. Summer. Like I felt like shit afterwards. It was so hard to start college again, like my senior year, because I felt like I was so done, like burnt out, even though I rested the entire summer. So what that taught me was always stay busy. Don't do a little bit of everything every day, which is what I'm doing right now, and I actually feel pretty good. So yeah, college was pretty hard mentally. I had a lot of mixed emotions. Even though in high school you were supposed to feel that in high school for some reason, like ups and downs. Fuck, I got it in college, or people get it in college or high school, both of them. High school was fucking easy, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really try. College, I tried, but for like the first year, and then second, the whole rest of the time, like, I just like cruised by. I wasn't ever involved. I had a lot of shit going on in my life, which was fucking awful. I swear. And I developed acne, which was terrible too. But I don't really care about the acne, to be honest with you. The main thing that really like went down was my social game, my social skills, talking to people. Every time I go to a party now, it feels like I don't belong there. If that makes any sense, like I feel like I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here, which is not a good thought to have. You should, when you go to a social gathering, like it's a good idea to go to a social gathering so you can practice your skills. Your speaking skills, your people skills, whatever. And that went down the toilet throughout college. I never had a problem with working with another group, but like another thing, I took a game class, right? Like last semester, well, the semester I was supposed to, well, I graduated, right? I was gonna say supposed to, but I graduated, and I had nothing in common with these people, nothing in common. It was a video game class, right? I stopped playing video games when I was like 17, 16. I don't remember. Ever since I started working out, I just gave up. I just stopped, and I don't know why I stopped, but even if I played video games, the games they were like stating like terms, 2D platformer, all that stuff, I just didn't know what that was, to be honest. So I just went with it, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I had nothing in common with this group, but it didn't stop me from working with them to, texture a bunch of props that we never used. But it's all right. I did my part. I did the UI design. Coding was a pain in the ass. I remember coding in one of my other classes where I had a game class too, and it was a pain in the ass. Because I didn't have a PC back then, so I just was using this fucking MacBook. And yeah, I lost the game. It corrupted. So I can't play with it anymore. Play the game. I cannot talk today. College was hard. I didn't get involved. I just went to school and I left. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I graduated and all. I was pretty happy. But now I'm focusing on, not getting depressed after graduating, because a lot of people do get depressed. Like they feel down. Just like, oh, it's over. I gotta find a job. I'm trying to stay busy, trying to work on my stuff, portfolio wise, stuff that I actually want to do now. Stuff, not assignments, which is a big thing in college. You got a lot of assignments, which were helpful in teaching you the skills. But and yeah, basically, I never got to say thanks to all my professors, so I'll say it here. Thank you all, professors I had. You guys were amazing. You guys taught well. Um, I didn't ask any questions because I tried. My main thing that really messed me up is, it's been my whole life, which is bad. Is, when I'm struggling with something, I always try to find a way to do it myself. I never liked asking for help, and that's just, it always sticks with me. But now I'm trying to actively, ask for help if I actually need it. But first, I try to spend 15 minutes trying to figure it out by myself. If I can't, ask for help. So that's what I'm doing right now. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, but thank you very much for listening to my rant. And stay tuned for more. And yeah, peace. Stay humble. Catch y'all next time. Peace.